Hey Stormers, welcome back for turn 2 of the Nightwind, the fan-created scenario by Carl Stevens. On the last turn, we managed to get 2 clues. We found the location of 4 more clues. Unfortunately, Skids made a bit of a pig's ear of trying to pick one of those clues up, and that drew the Dark Man further towards us, and he's now only 1 space away from reaching Daisy. Now luckily Daisy has already got her clues from the, what is it called, the Fell Cops, and so we'll try and get her out of there ASAP. But of course, the first thing to do is to draw a Doom token. So we'll draw a Doom, that's 1 on there. Threshold of 3, remember. And now we will draw encounter cards. 1 for Skids. The Blood Moon. Terror. Add to your threat area. All evade tests are made with a -1 modifier this turn. At the end of the turn, discard this card. Okay, we can live with that because I don't think, he says, I don't think we'll have to make any evade tests. Fingers crossed, but that's something to bear in mind for the future if we draw that card. That could really drop us in the shit. And we draw 1 for Daisy. Gathering Doom. Oh, this doesn't, I can see the first line, it doesn't sound very good. Search the encounter deck and discard pile for a cultist enemy and spawn it at an empty location. If there are none available, this card gains surge. Then shuffle the encounter discard pile into the encounter set. Okay, well we haven't got an encounter discard pile at the moment, so we will just grab this and let's see what we've got. What we've got there. That's not a cultist. Ah, okay, the second one is a good cultist. So these need to be shuffled back in. Not the best shuffle. I will try and remember to shuffle these up between turns as well. That'll do for the time being. I mean, I don't know what the top card is, so it's still random. No, we're missing 1. Okay. Spawn it at an empty location. Well, this Ghoul Cultist is what? No, take 1 damage gives it to us. Sorry, gives us 1 damage. If he fights us, he's got a fight value of 3 and hit points of 2. Where can we put him? I mean, empty location, putrid moat would be good because we're going to move from there. Ah, no, but then he can come direct to the dark trees. That's not good. Somewhere where he can't get to us. Accursed Wood, no, we're already there. Dense forest. Okay, this could be a mistake. Well, let's put him at the dense forest. Or should we put him? Oh, he's not a hunter. He's not a hunter, so let's put him somewhere we don't need to go. Putrid moat, of course. Ah, but the problem is, if there's some of these, like this one, the number of cultists in play. So that would always be a -1 on that. So would it be better to put somewhere where Skids can get to? Yeah, I think we'll go. I think Skids needs to get there and take him out. Plus, also that means Skids can, when to defeat an enemy, discover a clue at your location. So if there is a clue there, then that gives us the opportunity to pick that up. Okay. So that's what we'll do. That is the Mythos phase finished, and we will now move on to the investigator phase. Now, I did have a plan. I've forgotten what it was. What was it? Daisy needs to get the hell out of there for sure. What should we do first? Let's go Daisy first. First of all, Daisy is going to play the bulletproof vest. Okay, definitely. So she will use, she will play for 1 action, bulletproof vest, and that's going to be on her body. That gives her an additional 4 damage. So that's good. So first action. Second action, let's get Daisy over to the dark trees. Second action there. Third action, Clearly she needs to hoover up some of those clues. So let's do an investigate. Investigate of 5. We haven't got anything else really that's going to help us. Not until we find a magnifying glass or something. So it's a 5, and we need 2, and we gain a, shouty man. A -2. If this test is failed, then discard 1 card from your hand. No, we don't fail it. So we've got 5 minus 2 is 3. We passed. Okay, so that means that we gain another clue. We need to get 4 clues. That is Daisy's go completed. So we'll turn her around to denote that, and we'll move on to Skids. Right, Skids, I think the best thing to do is head down to, let's see, where is the Dark Man going to go next? He's in the darkened glade, so he can either go to the fell, he can only go to the fell copse, because he's got no other options. Everything else is one way, so he's going to definitely have to go that way. So that's not a big issue. So we can safely move Skids to here. So Skids will come to the dense forest. So let's have a quick look at this. Okay, forest location. There's 2 clues on it. Shroud value of 4, so we're not going to do much there. Half-seen ghostly figures dart about within the trees. Their laughter echoes within your mind long after you have gone. Okay. That's quite apt, because we do in fact have a cultist in that location. So let's just quickly move the cultist into our threat area. Let's put the 2 clues on here. So we've got clues abound at the moment. Okay. So that was Skids' first go. Remember, Skids has got 4 turns. Really need a weapon, and we haven't got one. So, first of all, he will attack the ghoul cultist. Got attack of 3. Skids only got attack of 3. Sort of messed that up there. For some reason, I thought Skids had got a higher attack priority, which he hasn't. Okay, so we'll use Overpower. We'll commit Overpower to that test. That gives us 5. Okay, yes, I miscalculated Skids' ability to fight there. So it's 5, and we gain we get a -1, so that's 4. That's still enough. So we will put 1 damage on this cultist. Yes, I'm using these ones because for some, it's all right using the dice for these, but these they tend to get knocked over, and I lose track where I am. So 1 damage on there. So his third action, he needs to go again. We can't afford to lose this, so we will use Unexpected Courage on this attack action. So that's 3. That's 5 again, and we need to get 3. -1 again. Okay, that's good. What is... Okay, yeah, I'm just checking our additional... Our special ability is that we can take an additional action anyway, so potentially we could take 5 actions. Okay, so the cultist takes another damage. Ow. Oh. Okay, so he is dead. Cultist is dead. And what we will do, we will play a fast action with our 1 resource, Evidence. Play after you defeat an enemy, discover 1 clue at your location. So we will do that. We'll play our resource, and we will discover 1 of these clues at this location. Now, that gives us 4 clues. It's enough to flip the act. Now, how many turns was that for Skids? 1 to move, 1 to fight, 3rd to fight. Sorry, 1 to move, 2nd to fight, 3rd to fight. 1 action left because of Leo. But I tell you what, let's flip over. Right, we're going to hand in these clues before we do anything else, just in case this might help us. So we will advance the act to 1B. Let's have a look. Come on, focus. All at once, with the information you have gathered and the tale of woe told in the wind, your path becomes clear. That lone voice, the voice of eternal despair, must be rescued. What are we, the 18? Only with the knowledge that it possesses will you be able to banish the evil that threatens all existence. Okay. Let's flip that to the side there, and let's grab, let's make sure it's the right one. Come on. Focus, focus. Act 2A. Within the wind. Unsure how to proceed, the only thing you know for sure is that the voice on the wind must be saved. But how is this to be accomplished? Good question. Forced. Clues may only be placed on this act if the investigator is at the same location as the Nightwind. Not all required clues have to be placed at one time. They may accumulate over multiple turns. And we need to put 6 clues on here. Okay, so it looks like we have to actually let the Nightwind come to us or go to the Nightwind. So it seems clear that first of all we have to get some clues. Then we have to make our way to the Nightwind or wait for it to come to us. When it comes to us, we can place clues on the act card, but then of course the Nightwind will throw us to the furthest location away from where we are at the time. Now if you plan that correctly, which obviously I probably won't, you could, it has to be an action. Clues may be placed on this act if the investigator. So it's 4, so it's not an action. I mean, if you did it correctly, you could plan it so that you got clues in one location, clues in the furthest location with an investigator. You could get the Nightwind here. You could put some clues on it. That would throw, oh no, the Nightwind doesn't move, that doesn't work. Okay, another shit plan. Okay, no, that doesn't work at all. Forget what I said there. Let's move on. So, there's no point in Skids trying to get another clue from here because he won't get it. What we need to do is get a weapon. Now, shall he use his last, should he use his last action to draw a card in the hope we get a weapon? We can't play it because we haven't got any resources, but let's do that. Where's the next place we can move to? There. Okay, there. Oh, I'll tell you what I didn't do. One of these, when I was successful, I should have drawn an extra card for overpower. So let's draw that card now. You can do that anyway. And it's Lone Wolf. Lone Wolf is limit 1 per investigator. When your turn begins, if there are no other investigators at your location, gain 1 resource. Okay, we need to get that into play when we can. So, 1 turn left with Skids. Don't want to go to the Blackened Woods. Don't want to go to the Darkened Glade. Don't really want to go anywhere from there, I don't think. So I think what we'll do is we'll take a resource for our last action. And that finishes us up. Okay, that is the end of the investigator phase. We move on to the... Oh, I didn't get rid of this, did I? At the end of the turn. Okay, I haven't done the turn yet. So, enemy phase. Nightwind's not going to do anything. We've already killed the enemy, the cultist that was here, so he's gone. So now the Nightwind will move. The Nightwind can only, sorry, the Dark Man can only move from the Darkened Glade to the Fell Copse, as you can see by the double-sided arrow there. So that will move to the Fell Copse, or he will move. And that, I believe, is it. That is it, definitely. Don't think I've missed anything? No. So we will move to the upkeep phase. We will reset Daisy, reset Skids. We will draw 1 resource for each of them, and we will draw a card. Guts for Skids, And for Daisy, oh, medical tome, or medical text, that's quite good. Choose to investigate your location and test, investigate 2 to seek, heal 1 damage to investigator. If you fail, deal 1 damage. Okay, that's pretty good. And we may take, okay, so if we can get that into play, then we can take that as a free action basically, because we can take an additional turn for every tome we control. So we'll stick that there. What we need to do is get the shoveling into play as well at some point. A lot of stuff we need to get into play here. That's the end of the upkeep phase, which brings us to the end of round 2. So we can discard. We can discard that. I will shuffle these ones up in between the round. That brings us to the end of round 2. Everything is squared away. We're not doing too bad. We've got 1, 2, 3. We've got 4 clues available to pick up. Let's get Daisy on there on the case, and hopefully we can make some further headway. Okay, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Leave any comments. Certainly point out any mistakes, of which I'm sure there will be. Maybe not many now, but there will be some, I am positive, because I tend to forget some stuff. Okay, so thanks a lot. Bye for now. See you in round 3.